find Z parameters. This is a special sum. This is a special sum. That's why this is solved by using loop current method. Why this is special sum? How we will solve? Two-port networks? Either we will open the port or short circuit the port. By only two methods are there. Only by either opening the port or short circuiting the port. Open means current is zero. Short circuiting means voltage zero. That's all. Listen here. Two ways we will find the parameters. One is opening the port or closing the port. If you short circuit the port, voltage is zero. If you open the port, current is zero. This is the way by which we are finding the two-port networks. Here, we are not using that. Why? Because it consists of Y delta and star network. This 5 ohm, 6 ohm, 7 ohm are connected as star. In other words, this 5 ohm, 8 ohm, 6 ohm are connected in delta. You studied star delta conversion. You studied star delta conversion. By converting only, we can solve this by using that method. That's why it's difficult. That's why we are not using that way, that method. That's why this sum is special, because we cannot solve in the conventional way. So we are finding a loop current method. For that, we are applying a voltage of V1 here. In all other sums, either we will apply V1 or V2. We won't apply both. All other sums, if you notice that, either we will apply V1 or V2. Either input will be open or output will be open. That way only we solved all sums. But this sum is special in that we are connecting a voltage source here and we are connecting another voltage source V2 here. While connecting V1, we should ensure that bottom is negative terminal, top is positive terminal. In the same way, this is also positive, negative. That is very important. Another thing is, the I1 should be entering the port. I2 also should be entering the port. That's why the current direction of I1 must be this way. In the same here, if normally what we will put in clockwise direction. But here we should not put clockwise direction. Instead, we have to put I2 because this is negative, this is positive. The current will go out of V2 and I2 is entering. If you put this minus, this plus, and if you put even current direction this way, you will get correct answer. But the I2 loop current should match with this I2. There one direction, here one direction, you cannot make it. But many did this mistake. The current direction, many of you didn't put this way, I2. And here it should be negative, this should be positive. Here it should be negative, this should be positive. That is very important in this sum. The I2 should be in the anti-clockwise direction. I1 may be in the clockwise direction. Here you can put any direction. Let us put as usual clockwise direction, I3. That's all. Hereafter you can simply solve. What is loop 1? Consider loop 1. Sum of all resistances in that loop 1, 12. What is common to 1 and 2? Loop 1 and loop 2. Common to is 7. What is the direction of current? Direction of current is same. I1 and I2 are in the same direction as in the 7 ohm. That's why plus 7. What is common to 1 and 3? 5 ohm. What is the direction of current? I1 this way, I3 this way, opposite. That's why minus 5. That's all. Consider second loop, sum of all resistances. What is that? 13. What is common to 1 and 2? 7. Current direction is same, that's why positive. Here 2 and 3, if you consider, 6 is common to 1 and 3. What is the direction of current? Same, that's why plus 6. Direction of current is same, that's why plus 6. Here, what is sum of resistances in third loop? 6 plus 5, 11 plus 8, 19. 19. What is common to R? This is what? R? 3, 2. Third loop and second loop. Common is 6. Direction of current is same. That's why positive. Here R 3, 1. Third loop and the first loop 5. Direction of current is opposite. That's why -5. That's all. Then we would put, that's all. Then the sum is solved. That's all. V1, V2. In the first loop, along current direction, there is increase in potential. That's why plus V1. The second loop, along current direction, there is a raise in potential. That's why plus V2. No voltage source in the third loop. That's why 0. This is special sum. That's why we are solving this way. Suppose they ask Y parameter, you cannot solve by this way because you are writing I1, I2, I3. We can solve only for Z this way. Suppose you want to solve for Y parameter, means you have to write nodal equation. Here, this node has to be assumed as V1. This has to be assumed V1. This has to be assumed V2. And this as V3. V3 has to be eliminated. By solving, V3 has to be eliminated. And V4 is the reference. That way you can take. Or you can assume this V3 for this node, you would assume 0 and you would write equation for this node, third equation. Then you can get directly Y parameters. That much difficult I don't want to give you. Only for Z parameter, this sum will come. Now, we need, what is Z parameters? V1 equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2. V2 equal to Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. That's all. These are the two equations. Here we have to find Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22 we have to find. If you convert, if you eliminate this row completely, from this, if we eliminate this I3, then automatically you will get Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22. That is the idea. That's why let us take the first equation is what? 12 multiplied 12 I1 plus 7 I2 minus 5 I3 equal to V1. Third equation minus 5 I1 plus 6 I2 plus 19 I3 equal to 0. Now we will take first equation and last third equation. 12 I1 plus 7 I2 minus 5 I3 equal to V1. This is first equation. Second equation, 7 I1 plus 13 I2 plus 6 I3 equal to V2. This is second equation. Third equation, minus 5 I1 plus 6 I2 plus 19 I3 equal to 0. This is third equation. Take 1 and 3, multiply the first equation by 19, third equation by 5. What you will get? You will get 228 I1 plus 133 I2 minus 95 I3 equal to 19 V1. Third equation, if you multiply by 5, you will get minus 25 I1 plus 30 I2 plus 95 I3 equal to 0. 95 I3 equal to 0. If you add these two together, what you will get is 203 I1 plus 163 I2 equal to 19 V1. If you divide the entire equation by 19, you will get 10.6 I1. Divide the entire equation by 19, you will get 10.68 I1 plus 8.58 I2 equal to V1. So you got Z11 and Z12 you got. This is Z11 and this is Z12. That's all. 10.68 is Z11, 8.58 is Z12. That's all. If you take second and third equation, multiply the second equation by 19. multiply the second equation by 19. That implies 133 I1 plus 247 I2 plus 114 I3 equal to 19 V2. And the third equation has to be multiplied by 6. That implies minus 30 I1 plus 36 I2 plus 114 I3 equal to 0. If you subtract I3 getting cancelled, that's why you will get 163 I1 plus if you subtract, you will get 211 I2 equal to 19 V2. Divide the entire equation by 19, you will get 8.59 I1 plus 11.1 I2 equal to V2. So you got Z21 and Z22 we got directly. So it is nothing but solving by loop current method. That's all. You will get automatically Z parameters. So first unit sum